The disciple is attached to the Guru's form and the Guru's personality. How does that hinder and how does that help in realizing the Master's consciousness?
The Master's consciousness normally is trained and tuned to be one with the higher, the divine consciousness, the cosmic consciousness. And the form of the Master helps the disciple to concentrate. He concentrates on the form of the Master. The form of the Master is nothing but a bundle of vibrations made of molecules and atoms. As he focuses deeper and deeper in concentration on the form of the Master breaks down. And from his atomic structure, you go to his subatomic particles of electrons, protons and neutrons. Then you don't see the Masters, then you see his attributes of consciousness, bliss and truth. Because you have penetrated his form, you have concentrated so much of his form. Like in the sessions I give you in London and Birmingham and America and LA and San Francisco, you have seen that when I give the still mind, you look at my form and my face breaks up to a watery element, it just disappears and then it comes back again. I? So the form of the Master binds your mind to concentration. It is limited, it is of illusion, it is of hallucination and it is of Maya. But that very hallucination, when further penetrated, breaks the barriers, the atomic barrier, breaks other barriers, goes into the subatomic particles. And at the subatomic particles, you don't see the form of the Master. You see his attributes of the Guru. And then when you see his attributes of existence, Satchidanand, existence, consciousness and bliss, when you go deeper into that, then even that disappears and you are gravitationally pulled into a great abyss, a darkness beyond time. And that gravity distorts space and time, pulls you into the great time, beyond time. So that's the black hole pulling in the light. Beyond the light, then you go into the ring sparse not, which is called Asampradnyat Samadhi or Nirvikalp Samadhi. And that's how the Master takes his disciple to the final beatitude called Kaivalya. So, is that more than what you expected, more than sufficiently clear? How the form of the Master binds you and then itself releases you to go into the subatomic particle. Beyond the subatomic particle, when the ultimate electron is exploded by gravity, space-time continuum breaks down. I. And when the space-time continuum breaks down, you go into the great time, the timelessness, the great supermassive benevolent black hole, which totally takes you to the other end of the bliss and the peace that passeth all understanding.
Goraksha Goraknathaya Shiva Shambho Namaya Shiva Shambho Namaya Shiva Goraksha Goraknathaya